Operation Intercept. I'm sorry that's been so long. I'm planning on doing it today. I'm off school today. Because happened to get really lucky, and I now have we thought we were gonna get like a 2-hour delay, but now I'm off. So, well, I decided to pick a very popular weapon for our first episode. The M1941 Jawbreaker. Now, I'm mainly gonna pick weapons from the Quartermaster because, well, if you get this, I mean, it's obviously, hey, I got a weapon, nice. Like, I got this out of a supply drop. This I bought everything for. So, I'm going to go make a class up real quick with that, and I'm going to be showing you guys a pretty good class setup for it as well. Now, I'm going to be using infantry for weapons that correspond to their things, but I mainly use resistance now because it's, in my opinion, the best division. So I would definitely use, if you have unlocked extended mags on this, but I don't use it very often. I suggest using reflex sight if you have the ability. It does have a good bit of recoil, so I suggest grip. And last but not least, I definitely would suggest quick draw. Altogether, we'll look at the stats combined with these. The damage is, I would say, moderate. The range is a bit pathetic for a rifle. The accuracy is actually really, really good, regardless of, what boosted a lot to put the right attachments on, like, therefore grip and reflex. Brings it up from a 5 to an 8, which is amazing. And then last but not least, we have fire rate, and fire rate is insanely good on this weapon. The only downside to this weapon is the ammo capacity. Now, this applies the same exact way to the Jawbreaker. It has the same sights, but just a different outlook to it. So, party real quick. There we go. It is very similar damage output to that of the normal one. Its sights are normal. It just looks really nice, honestly. And that's another thing I'll be going over, is guns looks. Would I say if you're a person that likes good looking weapons, get this gun? Yes, get this weapon any day. It is so nice, and it's only a few thousand salvage to get in the Quartermaster. Now we'll be testing the accuracy at close range hip fire. So this is a pretty admirable target to test that on, as I'm aiming for the middle. It's pretty accurate, as you can see. Very accurate hip fire at close range. Now let's check the hip fire accuracy at far range. See, not too bad. It can do what it must, but would suggest aiming down sights. And then, of course, the farthest range is going to be really hard. You can hit enemies with it, but I do suggest aiming down sights. Now, next, we're going to be checking its ability to hit targets in ADS. So we shall reset those targets to use. So let's test how accurate it would be going from target to target. So it does have a bit of recoil that is hard to control. Mind you, people are much easier to hit. Like, this is much bigger. So the accuracy is pretty good, other than there's a little bit of a raise to it. But not bad, not very bad at all. Here we go, medium range, and then at far range. So yeah, this gun overall is really good, other than you need to save your bullets unless you're running extended mags or a perk that, if there is a perk that allows increased ammo capacity. Because this thing, my god, it is so good, but such minimal ammunition. So this is basically its capabilities here that you need to see. So I guess we should load up into a game now, and I will then show you guys what this thing is capable of. And this is going to be a video, of course, so I'm going to cut out scenes that are unnecessary. But I didn't really need to cut that out, because now we're just loading into a game. Perfect. I was also going to give you a sneak peek on a video upcoming today. Demolition on Gustav Cannon. I'm also going to be doing a Resident Evil video. I've done streams on it. But I'm going to do videos for hints and tips and tricks. There are so many tips and tricks I could give you guys on Resident Evil. It is such a hard game. So here we are with our 1 infantry division weapon. Now mind you, I also want my mic to be able to radiate the game because the gunshots will be loud, so give me 1 sec and let me adjust my mic quality here in game, because I want to be able for you guys to see to hear me admirably. So first we're checking its mobility. Its mobility is okay for an assault rifle. It's a little disappointing, especially seeing it's a perhaps lighter style assault rifle. And I am playing on a lower sensitivity. I do suggest a much higher sensitivity for this, but I'm used to it by now. And we'll also be checking its mobility with bayonet. I'm not sure if it's any different from any other casual assault rifle, but I'm pretty sure it is quite the difference.
Enemy care package observed. Stop there and resupply.
Enemy right here. Get him out. I'll go for B, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I'm just playing demolition matches today because that's what our goal is, just to play demolition matches. Well, let's boot this up real quick.
Explosive flank.
Some explosives there. Another thing you do want to have a good skill in this game is camping and long-range fire. May I say myself. And also using your score streaks. Like if you have score streaks, use them, man. Like they're good. So as you can see what I meant whenever I said this thing is insanely good. Like it does a shit ton of damage.
Enemy has defused the explosion.
Once we blow this up, we'll have extended timing. Okay.
Care package ready. Airdrop on your signal. We're breaking their backs.
On our recon aircraft.
Recon searching for targets.
Nice, guys. Clutched my team right there. See? I'm good, bro. I'm good. Pretty good. Pretty good. Okay, so they're gonna probably be sitting over there. So
care package on the way. Protect the drop.
I'm gonna call my care package now. You never know, if I get like an artillery barrage, that would be great. Paratroopers, orbital turret gun, or whatever it's called. All turret gunner. Do those actually exist in World War II? I don't know.
Recon flight concluded.
Recon aircraft. Okay, well, perfect timing for that then.
Awaiting orders. Recon searching for targets.
Just missed that.
Fire the farm
out there. Ah. I almost had my Azon bomb, bro. Almost had the sky bomb, man. So see, that's the one thing you do want to watch out for is with this weapon is even with quick draw, the ADS is a bit delayed, which is kind of what got me killed there. Was not necessarily the gun's capability gun-wise, but see, it almost got me killed there too. Was the ADS timing. So you want to be able to have a good hip fire accuracy, especially when using this weapon. Now, of course, with any weapon there are its faults, and that is one of them. I'm pulling off a decent 5 and 4 here, and like this would not be my first choice for an a weapon to use. May I first say, I would normally go with an SMG, which I'm going to be covering the grease gun next. I'm going to be doing like every gun one each category, and then going down the line. You guys will see the PPSH, and if you suggest a gun to do next, I'll do that instead of what I was thinking, because hey, I'm doing this for you guys, so you guys can see how the guns work. Because honestly, I think it's really neat to see how the guns work. And it's really important to know what you should expect when you're using certain guns, especially for a beginning player. If you pick infantry, this is going to be your gun, basically, until you unlock the M1 Garand. This is going to be the gun that you're using at least for a couple of games. So, important to know how to use it, and not just what gun to use, and how to use each individual weapon. See there, I got a good hip-fire kill. There, I got a good hip-fire kill. This thing is very good hip-fire accuracy, which makes it very, very deadly if you know how to use it, especially that at close range.
Good work. Rest up for the next push.
So we didn't exactly do amazing, but we did destroy one of their bombs. And I'm not really trying to win matches in depth, I'm just trying to play them. So you guys basically get the gist. Now I'm going to be showing you, I was showing you a more aggressive style of play. So I'm going to be showing you the more defensive style of play I would select with this gun. Now with this gun, you saw how accurate the hip fire is. You guessed it if you guessed camping in a corner. Yeah, that's exactly what you should do when you're defending with this weapon. You should either kind of find a nice hidden spot to like long shot people, because this thing, if you like use it like a semi at long range, it's a beast. Really is.
Enemy bomb incoming. Get to cover.
Shit, he's gonna go for me, isn't he? I only looked at my teammates. Oh man, that was my fault. I was too busy looking at what the bomb was on the map. What is this guy doing, bro? Something wrong with your controller, dude? There's him.
He's leaving cover.
But I do suggest using bayonet, by the way, because if you are going to do the camping in the corner strategy, then it's going to be very good to have a bayonet, or at least a secondary melee weapon to kill in case this thing does not. But very unlikely, of course. Hey, these guys are a little bit try-hardy. I could be doing better, but they are being a little bit try-hardy, to be honest. Ever since the beginning of the game, they kind of went to A before we even had the, before we even had the opportunity to get to B. It's kind of unfair, to be honest. The spawns are a little weird. It wouldn't make much, this game doesn't make much sense when it comes to, spawn logic, especially on this map. Definitely would say that. I don't know why it puts the explosives closer to them when we're the ones trying to defend it. Obviously, if you bomb me, he tried to bomb me there. They all have like artillery. Holy shit. See, that was the ammo that screwed me that time. Yeah, so they beat us. It's okay. So you basically got a gist of how that gun works. It's pretty good. I would definitely rate this gun on a scale of 10. I'd rate it about an 8, because it's not exactly the most damaging, and it's not exactly the most fast ADS, but it's still quite a good gun to use. I must say, you really should try this weapon if you've not before. You may like it. So that's going to conclude this video, guys. I hope you really enjoyed, and I can't wait to see you guys all in the next one. Bye.